apparently, so. Okay, so yeah. Apparently 2 mixed teams. And your team's going low and demo goes choke, that's fine. Don't jump when you're not 300. That's first thing to thought. And you're kind of just sitting around, like you're healed, you should be like trying to work forward a bit. Okay, you kill the scout, and yeah, once again, kind of unaware of their team. Like you killed the scout, great, then you kind of just looked at the floor. Like, why are there like 2 medics? What? And yeah, your team notices we are 7. Oh, it's someone AFK, okay. Is the restart coming? This is obviously stupid, apparently. Okay, so what do you have here, advantage? What's happening? Okay, yeah, like you're more looking forward, you're kind of just sitting behind looking. Like you should be looking forward instead of chasing those shots. Like what if their combo pushes around choke right now? Like you're really lucky. Oh, okay, so you have the advantage. Okay, cool, the med dies, that's great. Just keep reloading rockets, unnecessary shotgun shots. Right, you should be pushing forward, you shouldn't be capping here. Yep, cool. Go forward, go, go, go. Get the ammo, get the ammo, get the, oh my god, get the ammo, you have 6 rockets. Please get the, oh my god, please get some ammo. This is like a recurring problem with you, like last time I watched you like didn't get ammo. And yeah, now you're on 1 rocket, no reserve, and now you're gonna die. Oh my god, you actually got out. This, yeah, like you could have gotten these rockets like 100 years ago. So they're down a fair few players. Yeah, you can just get into lobby here. Please make sure to get ammo. Please, thank God. You should still have slight Uber out here because you killed their med in mid. And yeah, you kind of just looking around. You're not focusing on possible threats. Like if you hear shots, like you know, look in the direction. Like you got to be constantly flicking between every direction. You got to make sure you're keeping all these positions like in your mind. Alright, cool. So it's like a 3v6 Uber. Don't tunnel the med in that situation. You already still have decent Uber advantage. You should just be looking to kill their DM classes. Like killing the medic doesn't really have any benefit, to be honest. That demo is way too forward. I don't know what's happening there. Okay, so you spawn. Hopefully you can meet up with your med. Yeah, cool. You meet up with the med. Should kill the scout. Some pretty poor rockets. Should just like shot the floor. But you hold second, that's cool. And they have Uber advantage if I'm not mistaken, unless they force somewhere. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna go up high, yeah? Nice and safe. Okay, so the demo is spamming, you should be looking for sticky traps, or your team should be. What are you doing? Yeah, you decide that's not safe because there's lots of spam there. Good idea. Like as soon as your team like saw pipes there, or as soon as you saw pipes there, you should have been like, okay, back off. We're going through lobby instead, or like lower lobby instead of going high left. Instead, your team just played lemmings. Oh, they all died. It's 100% over. They sound like, yeah, the demo's just spamming there again. Oh, there's a soldier. Oh no, he died. Okay, so how are you going to use this? Are you just going to try and interlock Ubers? Yeah, you're kind of just looking around. Like, sure, it's cool to be like, okay, yeah, I want to push here, but you know, if you've got your team just, here, I'll pause while I say it. If your team's just like, you know, poking one side and spamming or trying to get a pick, whatever it is, support them. Don't kind of just sit around and go, but I want to push here or something. Like, yeah, just because it's what you want to do doesn't mean it's the best thing to do at the time. I mean, if your team's brawling someone, help them. It's a team game. It's not a solo game. It's not 1v6. But they Ubered quite early. and you're looking for a combo. Reload rockets here, right? You're wasting rockets here. But you kill the soldier, that's pretty. And you're tunneling medic, like. But it worked in the end? Okay. I guess they lost quite a few players on the flank. But those were always the rockets. Ah, okay, that's fair enough. Okay, so yeah, make sure you jump with 300 this time. Okay, with 200, that's kind of okay. And to make nice, you'd be like, yeah, putting some damage on that demo. Instead, yeah, you're kind of just like looking around. There's a player above you. Like, don't be afraid to switch targets. Okay, your positioning's kind of poopy. You should just be getting out here. Like, don't be trying to chase skills here. Just back out with your med. Yeah. Just don't try and chase any more kills. Like, it's 2 scouts in a med. Like, if it's good scouts, no matter how good you are as a soldier, you can't take that duel. You can't risk it. Like, 2 scouts can just own you with a med. Like, even if you hit perfect shots, it's just really hard if they're good scouts, especially. There's a scout above. That's cool. Okay, you can chase the kill here. Like, this is a situation where you have to chase the kill. Okay, you're kind of trying to be wary of the flank and the show at the same time. Hold on one sec. What? Yeah. And you? Chloe, come here. Chloe! I'm gonna bring my dog in one sec. Chloe, come here. Come on. Come here. Come on, sit down. Pumperoni esports. Yeah, totally. Okay, moving on. That's all the first. Like, you should just be reloading rockets here. You're gonna have no rockets with this brawl. And your med's in a bad position. Yeah, cool. Just actually looking at the body block. Just take your time trying to aim those rockets. Like, you could have gotten like 100 damage rockets on those if you just took your time to line up the shots. And that was Hail Mary rocket. Like not horizontal, it was like a diagonal rocket at the med.
The control point is being contested.
And you kill him, that's kind of cool, but... Oh, get out of the room. No, she just wanted me to bring the dog in tomorrow. For whatever reason, I don't know. And... yeah, just get out. Like, you're gonna get like 2 damage on those players, that's cool, but it's not gonna accomplish anything. Like, I hope someone... I don't know how that happened. I don't know how they got behind you, but it happened. If they play this right, they can potentially own you. We'll see whether they do or don't know. HUD broken? That's just... whatever. I haven't updated my HUD, it's just... reinstalled it. Okay, see what Uber just out here? Even so, you should still be kind of holding forward. Like, you can't, yeah, you can't sit back like this. Yeah. Okay, their med died, that's cool. You should be like poking forward here now. Like, try and use this advantage, you have heals over them. And you have a heavy on the point, so there's no reason to like be so slow and careful like this. Yeah, okay, give them the heavy heal, that's cool. But you should be like looking forward. Like, support this soldier that's forward. Yeah, okay, your medic's slowly coming to you. Yep, cool, cool, cool. And that soldier got a pick me in. Yeah, it looks like you're trying to catch this player here. But your demo throws himself through. Just take your time to reload the rockets here, there's no reason to rush. Hail Mary rocket. You should, yeah, like, if you'd reloaded rockets there, you could have like rocket jumped up at him and killed him quicker. It's just a lot of wasted rockets at times, like trying to hit Hail Mary rockets that, you know, could hit, but, you know, not necessarily the highest probability of hitting. It's better to just, sometimes it's better to just go for those careful, patient rockets, as opposed to, like, you know, rushing your shots. Okay, so Uber through there, but you're not really gonna, oh no, you're gonna get them there. Oh no, you're not. Really unfortunate rockets. Oh no, you do. Cool. That was close, like, if that was a good medic, he could have surfed away easy from that, and that Uber would have been... Like, that Uber already was pretty damn ambitious, but, I mean, it worked in the end because their medic didn't surf at all. And, like, you're just getting kills on the flanks now. So they're pretty much all going to die. And this should be last, assuming you play this right. Like, if your team plays this right, this should be last. Okay, so it's like, what, 40% Uber advantage? This is pretty big. You can either just Zerg top right with this, Zerg... Like, it doesn't really matter how you use this. You just use it any way you want. Like, I personally just like Zerging left and getting picks there, because quite often a lot of teams will just have a player forward there, be it like a heavy or something, and just kill them. And if they got a heavy, you just gotta kill it. Because the heavy is like immobile, and if you just focus the heavy, then that's easy pick with Uber. But you're not going in with Uber? Taking a chance? Okay, cool. Like, yeah, focus heavy. Like, waste of time there. Like, you had like 40% Uber advantage. Zerg, when I mean Zerg, I mean just like, you know, like an Uber party, like, you know, a soldier demo and like probably a scout, I guess. It's just a big Uber, like a big multi-Uber. Like, it'll last like 4 seconds, but you know, if you use it right, you can get so much damage and so many kills off with it. But when I say Zerg, that's what I mean. But not really much done with that Uber there, so that's a bit unfortunate. It's lagging? Is it? The stream's lagging, is it? I'm not dropping any frames. That's weird. Is it... was lagging just before, was it? It definitely shouldn't be. So laggy, screw you, sheep. Oh, what is it? Okay, so you're going to lobby here. They probably have sight Uber out on you. But no big deal. Okay, you got picks now. You should be looking to just trying to push in here. Like, left is quite often sticky, but even so, you just gotta fight your way through it. Okay, you need to focus on heavy. Try and force a multi here. You gotta, like, there's a forward soldier to your right. You should have focused him as opposed to, like, the one that... Like, you want to try and... With Ubers like that, you want to try and go for players that aren't anywhere near the medic. So you force their medic in a bad position to heal that player, and the players that the medic was with are now exposed. So you gotta try and make the decision for the other medic hard. Like, he decides, oh, do I let this, like, you know, this roaming... Okay, I'll pause it, sorry, life furnace. Okay, nice pick on the med. It's like, you gotta make the other medic try and, like, in an Uber like that, make a tough decision. The medic will be like, oh, okay, do I need to try and keep this soldier alive, like this roaming soldier that's kind of in a bad position? Do I stay with, you know, the heavy that's on the point, who's probably going to be taking a lot of damage? Do I, you know, heal the pocket? Whereas, since you kind of just shot at the pocket, it's like, the medic's like, oh cool, you know, I'll just tab between the pocket and the heavy, easy. And since you guys Ubered so early, then you just got rocked. Like, as opposed to, if you used, you know, your tab of Uber to try and get that player that was deep on the right, that was, like, you know, near the roller door, then you could have potentially gotten a kill, or, you know, just gotten some good damage done. Instead, it was kind of just null the Uber.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Okay, yeah, your team's weak now, you should just back out, yeah. Just, everyone get kits. Just get health.
Time has been added.
Where's your medic?
Thanks, Doc.
Okay, so... nothing happening here right now, just a bit of a stalemate, waiting for Uber, I guess. Are you gonna try and just push this around choke? I mean, you can, it's pretty strong. Or you can just, like, take your time and work it from the flank. You should be on 300 when you do this, you shouldn't be at, like, 200. but you get choked for free. Wow. And their med dies. Like their team was just holding so passively. They're trying for a back cap. You should just go back and go for this. Like the cap's so close to getting capped. You shouldn't be doing this. Like your team should have immediately gone back for this. Or like you should have defaulted back. I mean, you can kill a scout almost always. There's nothing wrong with chasing the scout. Make sure he doesn't get the back cap. He's not going to get it, but I mean that's just a little mistake. It didn't amount to anything, but it could have amounted to something if the other team was competent. Really doesn't have any does. There's a scout behind on your med. Miss rockets, better switch to shotgun. That's like the worst mistake. Like miss rockets, switch to shotgun, then miss shotgun. Just stick with the rockets, take your time, and then you get a free demo kill. That's kind of cool. Both teams just seem really disjointed. I guess that's, you know, a mixed team for you, but it's kind of funny to watch. But you're gonna run stroke. That's cool. Just yeah, start going forward. Trying to even poke a lobby here, so you can get another kill. Okay, scout buys. That's cool. That's great. Like times 6 is not really. I guess there's really a point because you're probably not gonna be able to do anything on last with that pick. But you got a soldier going in at last and he dies. And there's something like high left. And I have no idea where your medic's going. There's like it's a mixed team. There's like zero communication between that. And the demo died. Like you should be able to push in here without Ubering too early. But early Uber. But you're gonna get the cap? Okay. That works, I guess. And the taunt for kicks, because why the hell not? Oh dearie dear. This is kind of silly. This is the other team just making a lot of mistakes. Like, a lot of mistakes. There we go, you jumped at 300 this time, that's cool. Hail Mary rockets, just wasted rockets. Like, you could have used those for when they landed. Instead, they're just wasted rockets. Like, you know, try and shoot one. After that, just actually try and hit them as they land. The scout should die. Yeah, cool. But, you know, now you got a hold choke. And you shouldn't have died. I don't know. I think there must have been stickies there and you like tried to rocket jump or something, I don't know. You gotta go for the air shots. Yes you do, but you can't like use like your whole ammo just trying to get air shots. Especially on a rollout where like, you know, your rockets can be the difference. I disagree with that sentiment. I hope you're trolling. You're taking a lot of damage. Uber, you need to block the point because you need to be fast. No. You need to at least force Uber. Now you need to just jump out. You shouldn't do this, for the love of God. You should have just jumped out from high. I mean, that Uber was doomed from the start, but you should have just jumped out high and your team should have just immediately bailed. I mean, it is a mixed team once again, so it's kind of silly. Okay. Same rollout again. You'll jump on 300 again? That was good. I liked seeing that you actually jumped on 300 last time. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, there we go. Heck yeah, another wasted rocket. And more wasted rockets. And the scout just runs to your med. Like, no, those wasted rockets could have been used for something useful, like that scout on your med just then, or people on the point. Instead they're kind of just like horizontals or verticals or diagonals or whatever. They're just I don't know. Using your ammo like efficiently as pocket is like such an important thing to be able to do. Whereas I don't know, ammo management isn't necessarily that important as Roma. I mean, you know, like a lot of Roman is just boil it down to do rocket jumps, make sure you have enough rockets to kill the medic or enough rockets to do something. But with you, it's like you need to make sure you have enough ammo to be able to, if you need to, charge Uber, you know, protect your medic, get these kills, help your team, just whatever. Like, ammo management is like such a key skill, and it's, if you can't get it right, then Pocket's gonna be like just constantly difficult. I know it's not really. I think anyone can play any role. It just depends if they. It just depends on whether they have the mindset for it. Haha, funny joke. But like, seriously. I guess. But anyway, yeah, cool over there. You get the demo. You use your rocket that you got in your chamber. You have one rocket, so you kill the medic with like 5 shotguns. Okay. It's not necessarily true. I mean, as long as you're kind of just like, you know, authoritative with the medic, like, you know, come with me, med. Like, don't just be like, oh, come with me, medic. Ooh. Like, you know, the medic's gonna think you're a fucking bitch and not want to follow you. You've got to be like authoritative. Because if you can't lead a pug medic, how are you gonna lead like a medic for like if you join a like, let's say you're gonna join a new team, just hypothetically. If you can't lead like a pug medic, how are you gonna lead a medic in a team that you'll join? It really just depends what you prefer to play. Like, Pocket's got a lot of responsibility, and I feel it's just like a lot of people just like roam is hard, but it's kind of hard. I mean, you know, you've got to, you know, coordinate time your bombs effectively. You've just got to be. It's hard to be useful all the time as roamer. Whereas Pocket's, yeah, in your team of roamer, yeah, I know that. Whereas Pocket is kind of easy to be effective. I mean, the basis level of Pocket is protect your medic. But, you know, Pocket has a lot of responsibility. It is hard to play effectively. And especially if you're like me, you do like all the calling and decision making. But moving on, you guys who are in here, you should be backing out with your med here. Now you're like disjointed, your med's probably gonna die. Not careful. Yeah. You're gonna kill a soldier. Or you should. Probably should reload another rocket there. And the demo's spawn community, what is happening? Yeah, as Pocket, you can't be a bitch. Like, I know, I've watched Try stream a lot and he just like never talks. Like, anytime he talks is when it's like, you know, hey guys, you know, we should be talking about this. And it's like, I don't know. Yeah, but Chess Club, it's just, their medic does like so much of the calling. It's like good for a medic to do a decent amount of calling because they're in a pretty good position to do it, but, you know, silent pockets are really annoying. Silent pockets are so bad to play with. Indecisive pockets are really bad to play with too. You need to be decisive as Pocket. You can't just be like, you gotta be like, okay, we're pushing here, I'm doing this, or, you know, we're just pushing here. But you gotta be confident. If you're not confident in yourself, then your team can't be confident in you, even if it's a pug team. So you should kill this soldier, Mr. Rocket. Don't turn on the med here. There's no reason to turn on the med. Go for the DM classes. Like, they're all gonna die in the end, but even so, there's no reason for you to go for the medic there, because what's he gonna like? What's the medic gonna do? He's already used his Uber. You should just help your team keep the DM classes, but they all died in the end, so it's no big deal. Mid should be practically free here. Okay, they're pushing behind you. You need to like go and meet them, or stack. But you need to be fast about it. Do you stack or do you go and meet them? Is that a pause? Yeah, it appears so. Okay. Wait, what? The demo's just bugged? What? Lag? What is happening here? Oh, it's pause. Lag. Something. Okay, cool. I didn't see what happened there, but it's probably not important. But it looks like you should get the mid at this rate. Yeah, I don't even know what happened there. It looked like a pause and lag or something. Our server froze, okay. Okay, so you have Uber out, but you're down a lot of players. Like, you should be waiting till your heal. Looks like you really want to push the advantage though. And now you're kind of indecisive about what you're going to do. See, yeah, look, that hesitation, it's only going to get you a scout now. No, you're going to get the point, but you could have done so much more. Oh no, you're not even going to get the point. Yeah, like, you're just really indecisive. Nice rocket. But yeah, you're just really indecisive what you want to do with Uber there. You like looked forward, then jumped. Then you like looked around everywhere and just like, then you jumped like 3 seconds later. Like, you need to be quick with your decisions. You can't be slow. Especially when it's like mid-Uber, you've got to be fast.
Time has been added.
Yeah, I don't know, play whatever's comfortable for you. If you want to give Pocket a try, yeah, go for it. Just note that it's going to be kind of grueling at the start and for a while. Okay, kill the scout. And that wasn't really your fault. Your demo just decided to walk in for no reason. You had the right idea, just wait for heals and then push for the player advantage. And your team's just playing lemmings. Okay, so looks like you're gonna go for this kill. Yeah, wasted rockets. Like that combo, the whole team's behind you, and you missed like all your shotguns. Okay, cool. You killed that combo. Like against a good team, that wouldn't have happened. Like I know this is a mixed team, but against like a good team, be it a mixed team or an actual team, that shouldn't have worked. That wouldn't have worked. Like you had like no ammo loaded. Alright, point should get capped. Yeah, get the forward spawn. Why not? Okay, so Ubers will be even because your med died. Oh no, they'll have like 10%, 15% advantage. No big deal. You can just push into last, like try like you can just trade Ubers at last and then just repush, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's kind of hard to just push in Uber v Uber, trying to do a lot with Uber. Like you want to try and force a multi, like with a single player, like single player, be it demo, or you can do the suicide. By all means, that works too, I guess. It gets backstabbed. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. It was kind of hard to expect. But it always needs to be something you need to be aware of, like, spies behind, or a scout behind, or a soldier behind when you try and push in there. Now they have like 100% Uber, and you're down a lot of players as they push off, and that soldier shouldn't have died there. It looks like counter spy is going to be the decision by one of your players on your team. And this is a free kill. I'm surprised the other team's just not trying to use their Uber advantage. I mean, that's what Uber. That demo was in a bad position. Demo for scout is like the worst trade.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Well, yeah, just reload it and just like, walk over to the scout. You're kind of just sitting around. No, just kind of like, just that same kind of poor awareness. Like you're trying to like think about too much. Keep it simple. Like you want to be aware of what's happening like kind of everywhere, but keep it simple. If you can't focus on a bunch of things at the same time, just focus on one thing at a time, and then just slowly start working on more, focusing on more things. Like too often you get caught off guard by something because you're focusing too hard on one thing, or you try and focus on everything, and then, well, you don't even really, like, you just try and like keep an eye on everything, and then you're not focusing on anything. You're kind of just like thinking about it. I don't know. But there's no point you just trying to go in here. You're not going to do much. Just make sure you don't die here. You live, so that's cool. You're still in lobby. You're trying to like gay them or something. Shut me out with the med and charge Uber.
Thanks for the aid.
This is a bit deep positioning considering I'm pretty sure they have Uber. They should. They should still have Uber unless I'm retarded. So this positioning is pretty ambitious. Make it faster. Oh my god. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Nice pick on the scout there. And their demo died. Yeah, you should be like looking to get on point here now. This is a good. Yeah. Okay, so you get caught out by soldiers there. Like your team should be like looking to try and do something from somewhere else. Instead, it's kind of just you versus the world. And it's not really your fault. It's a mixed team. What can you do? You probably should have killed that scout. I mean, it's just one more rocket, and they Uber in a bad position, so that's good.
The control point is being captured.
At least now you're gonna have decent Uber advantage, and you should just spawn. No, you won't spawn. So your team's down 2 players. You have Uber advantage, but your team's really deep right now. Like they should just be bailing.
The control point is being captured.
That first rocket was interesting. You got the kill in the end. A bit of a Lel XD for fun, why not? And you should be meeting up with your med. I guess you have no idea where he is because he isn't calling it. That was cool. I mean, at first it was bad that the med Ubered, but it was fine because you got the med in the end. Hey, Downfall, how's it going? And that's GG? Yeah, that was really weird. There was just like, I don't know, lack of awareness, pretty bad ammo management. As I said, you were wasting rockets too much. You were just trying to get these miracle shots, like diagonals or horizontals, verticals.